if we want to scale, let's say all together the word scale, please. Scale. All right, 1, 2, 3. Scale. All right, do we want to scale? Yep. So if we want to scale, we need to be inspired. Inspired, okay? This is so crucial. So many leaders, they achieve 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month. And by the way, what is 20K a month? This is the fucking life. It's nothing. Okay. I'm trying to raise the bar heavily. And you talk to them, and I'm like, bro, but you know, like, I have leaders, and they handle themselves. They're good. They do the follow-up calls. So I'm like managing them, and no, I'm there. Like, you can tell when someone is strong because he never takes the foot off the pedal. I don't know how, but he always finds a way to be useful to the team. He always finds an inspiration, even though teams are growing, he's giving space to the leadership levels, he's whatever, just talking on stage, traveling here and there. He still always finds a way to be useful to the team, to be inspired and make sure other people are inspired. Like, every time, this is an important rule that I have. Every time I meet my leaders, they need to be inspired by me. They need to, and I'm flying out, if God wants to, from the airport tonight at 2 a.m. To Punta Cana because I have a cruise, company cruise in Punta Cana, all the Caribbeans. And I will meet like 25 of my leaders there, six-figure earners and above. And I'm inspired. So they will have to catch up with me and find me on another level. Every time they meet me, they must be feeling the FOMO. You know what the FOMO is? They need to be feeling FOMO. What did I miss out? This guy is always ahead of me. He's like studying something new, something more. So being inspired is crucial. So we need to find ways to get inspired, stay inspired, stay inspired, and stay inspired. The second thing, let me take my notes. The second point, it's the rule of control, okay? So if we want to scale, we need to have control. Ask yourself, how much control do I have over my team? How much control, like how much I know in depth? That's what I think it's unbelievably true, that if we want to scale, we need to have absolute control, and therefore, we need to have paranoia a little bit, you know? That kind of, what is happening in my team? What is going on out there? What is going on in the competition? What is Fraser teaching that I don't know? You know, kind of this fear of missing out. That's why I'm saying, guys, it's complicated to scale heavily. I love Americans. I was doing a convention in Miami 2 weeks ago. I love them because they just make everything look easy. Correct? Everyone can do it, true. Everyone can do it. You can do it too, correct? Because we are in America. And I went on stage, and I basically bashed on them for 25 minutes. And I said, 95% of this room is not going to make it. They were like, I love all these speakers before me, but guys, 95% of you are not going to make it in this industry. And you saw all the grudges. I will explain to you why. It's much more complicated than you think. You will have to learn much more. Your bar needs to be raised much more. You're sleeping around. And I love to talk like this because that's why all my leaders, even though some make seven-figure a year, I have like 2 leaders in my team, they make 7-figure a year, so we're 3, me plus 2. They are hungry as hell because we know the level we're going to. So when I talk about scaling and inspiring, the first point, I'm talking about sharing the vision. Everyone in your team should know where you are headed to. If you ask to one of my last downline who joined 3 weeks ago, and I have the Sunday church call. Every morning, every Sunday morning, I have a call at 11 with the entire team. Okay, it's called the church, basically. I bring them to church. Papa Joe. And in almost every call, I have to tell you, I repeat myself. I'm gonna get to $1 million a month. So you better move up, guys, because the diamond is a new consultant. You see my point? This is my vision, which is so big that if you're making $30,000 a month, you're just one of the hundreds we will have. So, I mean, you're not gonna be so important. And so the diamonds feel like, oh, I wanna make $60K a month, which is the next rank. And then people who are consultant, they make $500 a month, for example. They're like, oh, so I'm on time? Because, you know, sometimes people feel like, oh, it's too late now, this company is too big, there are so many ranks already in my country. Instead, no, they feel, oh, so there's space, there's room to grow? I'm like, of course. That's why I will be looking, I will be searching in the crew here in my team, who's the next diamond? Who's the next 60K earner? And then how they behave, how the small people behave if they know I'm looking for them. Okay? So to scale, we need to inspire people, be inspired, tell the vision, and have control. Go down in the tree, drill down, see, ask. If you have the mindset of making, in my case, $1 million a month, of course, you need to really find the new diamonds deep down. It's not just a saying. It's something you really need to do at the end of the day, okay? So that's how you stay in a growth